Because tonight I get to present my very first Joe Brown's interior show. I wear a lot of Joe Brown's fashion. This is one of my own jackets, by the way, Joe Brown's. Excellent quality. But their interiors are outstanding. I'm just looking across there. We've got the most amazing duvets, cushions, lamps, throws, you name it, and we want you to try this incredible range and brand. They really have an edge, Joe Brown's. There's nothing boring, there's nothing mediocre. They will make your home look spectacular. And for the first few shows, because we want you to try, we're doing free postage on absolutely everything. So you get the items home, try them, feel the quality. If you don't love them, you can return them free of charge via your local Asda. Now, we did have an early show, and before we go to all the duvet sets and everything like that, this little chappie, our French Bulldog, was actually one of the most popular items. He's absolutely gorgeous. I should maybe say she, actually. But £30 is all you pay for the floral French Bulldog. And when you look at the detailing, the beautiful flowers and the design of this, absolutely spectacular. I'm very much thinking of ordering one myself as it happens. But just to warn you, we are very, very likely to potentially sell out of this evening. The detailing, the finish, just something so cute, don't you think? Absolutely gorgeous. Love a little face there as well, in the ears, of course. You can stay there all evening, you know you can. But that just gives you a little taster. However, the best thing to do, by the way, for open payments to £7.50, I like you a lot. The best thing to do, though, go on the website. That's where I've been today. The duvet sets, we've got a couple of them, and they are reversible as well. They are absolutely amazing. So the reversible one is the flowerful one. That's how we started the show. Do you know when Sheila and our wonderful Kate left the studio on the previous show, they looked across and said, oh my word, love that duvet set. It is incredible. We've got all the sizes as well. We've got curtains, we've got bedspreads. We have got reversible cushions that coordinate beautifully. Then we've got another duvet set, which is the bold floral, and that's got like a stripe on the reverse side. So two very, very different looks of that. They're amazing, honestly, absolutely amazing. Matching cushions as well. Again, they're reversible. And honestly, you're going to have such fun tonight going on our website, looking at the throws, the different cushions. We've got fitted sheets, of course, as well. We've got the stripes. We've got the brilliant kind of pinky tones there as well. And a whole range of accessories. I love the little terrier one there, the Boston Terrier cushion. That is so cute. And we've even got, you've just seen, our French Bulldog and the welcome mat and all these lamps as well, all with free postage if you order tonight. But we are joined by one of our lovely presenters and one of our interiors experts. Shona is with us, all dressed in Joe Brown's. We're both wearing Joe Brown's tonight. Yeah, how are you?
I'm really well, thank you. How are you?
Great. I've got to say, I love this duvet. Oh my word, honestly, I saw it for the first time earlier today. I would have said it would cost, I would be thinking in the hundreds, Shona.
Absolutely. When you sort of look at this and you think about the kind of market leaders that give you this kind of quality of duvet set, you could easily put a one in front of those.
Well, I'm thinking one of the most expensive boutique hotels. That's the kind of look you've got, isn't
really?
it?
Yeah, you really have. And you've got a proper two-in-one with this as well, Shaun, because it is fully reversible. You know, sometimes we talk about reversible bed sets. You've got a pattern on one side and it's plain on the other. You could say, well, you could have a plain side if you want.
You never would you?
You never would. This is a genuinely double-sided. It's even a completely different pattern on the other side. It's utterly gorgeous.
Absolutely. Do you know, my mum's just moved into our village, into a little cottage, and I wish I'd known this was coming up, because this would have looked absolutely amazing. What do you actually get in the set then, Shona?
So if you're going for a single duvet, you'll get one pillowcase, but then your double, your king and your super king, you get two pillowcases. And the easiest way for me to show you the exact reverse of what you're getting is the other side of your duvet set. And it's really amazing, isn't it, to think that you've got such depth of colour with something this dark, this indigo, inky blue, but all of this shadow patterning of the ferns in the background, and then that vibrancy in the front. Both colour schemes are tied together with this wonderful raspberry piping that goes all the way around. Beautiful attention to detail, incredible quality, 100% cotton, 200 thread count, so super soft to touch as well.
I cannot believe the price. Do you know what? I suddenly feel that because I've moved into a new house and we haven't really done all the rooms or anything, and I've just realised our house is really boring. No, seriously, this would look fabulous in it.
Yeah, I mean, I just think you never need to actually decorate the room.
No.
You know, you could keep it completely plain white if you wanted to with this. Completely plain and have this as your absolute feature in the room.
The artwork involved in this is absolutely incredible. Now, I've got a feeling that we are going to be so busy. This is one of our first shows. We're doing free postage, and because you've tuned in early, we've got all the sizes available for you. So, single, double, king, and we have got a few of the Super King as well. And you get one of the pillowcases with a single and then two with the double king and the Super King. All of these, we want everyone to try tonight. They're all on 4 interest-free payments as well. I can't believe how low the prices are, Shona, because they honestly, to me, look like they should have a 2 in front of them.
Yeah, they're really, really high end. You start thinking about your sort of Sandersons, don't you? That kind of make when you look at this. But Jo Browns wanted to bring really positive, vibrant, bold, interesting designs. It's all about having a kind of sense of joie de vivre, about life.
Yes.
And I think that's absolutely what you get when you look at this. I mean, look at that wonderful hummingbird there, diving in towards the pollen. He's really making his way to get that beautiful, beautiful nectar from the flowers. And every time you look at this, you see something else. That hummingbird, he has a chaffinch friend that's in there. You've got to look for him. There's different coloured butterflies. There's beautiful fern work. There's hyacinths in there, but they're in sort of sepia colours.
Amazing.
Peonies, lilies, hydrangeas. Honestly, there's so much going on. It's so utterly beautiful.
God. Now, so all reversible, and as Shona said, you've got 2 beautiful colours. On the reverse side, I mean, God, that's amazing, actually. And even say it's a different pattern as well.
Absolutely.
I was going to say, however, we want to get the complete look shown, don't we?
Yeah, well, I think so. And I think that's what they do so well at Jo Browns, is actually bringing everything together with such eclectic taste. It really is gorgeous.
I think if you order this set, someone will think you've actually paid for an interior designer to do it all for you, seriously. Because this little cushion goes beautifully, doesn't it?
It's beautiful, this. It's velvet as well. So it's obviously it's something that you can't sense at the moment at home, but when you get this home, you will feel how super soft this is. Now, the reason I mention that it's velvet is because normally when you start to use velvet in interior design, you dissipate the design, you dissipate the clarity and the sharpness of the lines. But what they've done there's absolutely no skimping. Jo Browns have used digital printing, so it's super, super clear. So you don't lose any of the clarity on the edge of the petals. I mean, look at that incredible flower head there, and the detail really, really sharp and crisp. And I love, again, the fact that we have got all of this lovely shadowing. Now, I'm just going to turn the back of this around. I won't do it for long because we might strobe our cameras, but I do want to show you that this is just so gorgeous. So we have a navy and a white stripe on the other side there. So again, it can be a fully reversible cushion. I'm just going to turn it away again. Don't want anybody's eyes going funny. And of course, you've got your little gold tassels all the way around. I just want to point out, because often you might be looking at this sort of price point, you might think, oh, I've got to make sure I get a cushion pad as well. No, this is your full cushion. It's your cushion cover and the cushion pad.
The prices are absolutely amazing that we've got tonight, and free delivery and everything. Oh, look, Sharon, really, honestly, need to speak to why do I need to consult Jay, the other half? Why do I need to bother? I'll just buy it myself. Just think I need to do, because I'd love this in one of our...
It's a bit shush.
Hey?
It's a bit, it is.
No.
No, see what I did there?
I do. Well, choose on early, by the way, to pick that. But, you know, so I've just moved into a new house, and I do feel that, I mean, it's been difficult to shop and things, but I just feel we've got a little bit boring, and this is beautiful, isn't it?
I do. I think
it's gorgeous.
And of course, if you wanted to go for something, you know, darker and a bit more mysterious and sexy, you've got your dark indigo blue side as well. Which is absolutely stunning.
This.
Look at it.
And you've got gorgeous peonies and things in there, haven't you?
Absolutely stunning. You love your gardening.
I do.
So this is the sort of thing that actually brings the sense of that garden into your bedroom.
That's what I'm hoping the garden's going to look this year. I really are. So we know we're going to be busy. We do not have huge stocks, unfortunately. £50 is all you pay on Flexi. It's $12.50 and free delivery on everything on the show. And let's just give you some details of some of the other extras. It's all on our website. Please get on there right now. We've got matching curtains, haven't we?
Yes, and they are this colour. They're the dark. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? They're fully lined. They have an eyelet fixing to them. Makes it so super easy to pop them up. There's 66 width. That's each curtain. Then you've got a 72 drop there as well, which I think is fantastic because that's a really nice below the windowsill look there. Very, very easy to hang as well. They've got a super weight to them. Again, you've got your 200 thread count on your 100% cotton. Do you know what? It's been a long day.
Well, do you know, I don't know what it is today, but everyone seems to have lost their teeth. Anyway, including me. We've also got some amazing bedspreads as well. And again, this coordinates beautifully. £60 is the price, 850 937. That's beautifully quilted, isn't it?
It's really gorgeously quilted. You have a plain navy side, and then of course you've got your flowerful dark indigo patterned side. Great if maybe you don't want to go for the whole shebang with all the colours. You could perhaps have plain bedding and have that as your pop of colour.
Great idea.
And that's the really lovely thing about the whole History Clash range that we've got here from Joe Brown's, is that you can just have a key piece.
Yeah. But please try it while we've got the free postage. So that gives you a little taster, but it is all on our website. Now, earlier on, we had an early show, and it was like a little preview show, and this little chappie, we both got one of these, one of the top sellers. Now, you love your little dogs, don't you?
I do. I've got a little dog.
I know.
I've got a little Yorkshire Terrier, but there's something, they're very, very popular, aren't they? French Bulldogs, Boston Terriers at the moment. Everybody loves that look. This one, he's been nicknamed by the team at the Joe Brown's office as Francois.
Oh, Francois.
Francois, the French Bulldog. He's absolutely gorgeous, isn't he? What a lovely little piece. What a lovely gift to take to someone. You know, he's a resin finish, so he's got real kind of, you know, good quality feel to him. He's got a lovely weight to him. I love his glossy black coat. And then he looks as though someone has just decorated him with spring flowers. He is so pretty, and he's definitely a he.
Yes, I realised that when I picked him up.
When you picked him up. Yeah. He's definitely a he.
Yes. Anyone was like, he or she, and then I picked him up, I was like, oh, yes. So Francois, yes?
Francois.
Sorry, Francois. But he is absolutely gorgeous, isn't he? And there's only 30 pounds in free postage. Great gift. Was one of the top sellers earlier. Everyone loves Francois. Now, we've also got, I tell you what, the Boston Terrier cushion. It is just gorgeous.
And she's definitely a she.
Yes.
She's adorable, isn't she? I just think her eyes, look at her eyes, Shaun. They're so alive. And of course, she's got her Joe Brown scarf.
She has.
Sewn into this beautiful design, that beautiful ribbed fabric as well on the cushion. And remember, it's the full cushion that you're getting for that price there. I love the fact that, again, just attention to detail, that Joe Brown's have piped around the cushion with the same beautiful sage green as you've got on her.
And Shona mentioned that you actually get the cushion as well.
Yes.
You know, I ordered some outdoor cushions online recently for the outdoor rattan furniture. And do you know what? This parcel arrived, I was like, well, that's not my cushions. It was like this. And I realised I only got the cushion covers.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you're always then searching for the right cushion pad
well, they were
size.
big as well. They were 60 by 60, so I had to pay a fortune for the cushions then. Thought I got a deal, but I only got the covers. So you do get the whole thing with Joe Brown's. 40%, by the way, has already gone of the gorgeous Boston Terrier. Has she got a name, did you say?
She hasn't got a name, but you can name her if you like. Bonnie? No.
I don't know. We'll have a think.
Bert? but I can't think of a girl's name beginning with B. Bessie. Bessie.
Bessie.
Bessie the Boston Terrier.
Yeah, Bessie will do, yeah.
Bessie the Boston Terrier.
Yeah. That'll do. Well, I think if you think of anything better, if you think of any better, let us know. Email the gallery, studio@idealworld.tv. Shona's had a long day and my brain's in lockdown.
Well, I was going to say Bertice, and then I thought everyone's going to think that's really showing my age. It's Bertice Redding from South Pacific.
I quite like Bertice. Yeah.
Bertice the Boston Terrier.
Yeah, right.
then.
Oh, well, that's, yeah, we'll go with that. Anyway, right, we need... Now, let's move on to the reversible cushions. Now, these are amazing.
They're
You've got
absolutely
4 different
stunning.
colours, haven't you?
Yeah, and the one that you've got there is absolutely glorious. That would go beautifully with your flowerful. You could have that with your little reversible with the stripy. Oh,
Gosh, Shona. Should we
I
start
really
again?
need to go to bed. Stripy. So yeah, you've got the gold with the navy there. What I love about that particular one is you've got that gold rope trim around it. It's absolutely beautiful. We have a black and pink version of this as well, which is utterly stunning.
And again, you are getting the whole cushion, aren't you?
Whole cushion, absolutely everything, and it's a jumbo size.
That's right, the fabric is amazing.
The
The
velvet's
velvet, isn't
so
it?
soft.
It's absolutely good. These are really opulent and beautiful. And what I love about Joe Brown's, I think the style would lend itself to all types of homes, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So you go really, really contemporary with the Joe Browns, but also you can go into a real kind of country cottage. You're saying about maybe your mum. It works really well, and I think it's also ageless and timeless too.
Well, these are all reversible. That's the black and the pink that we're looking at right now. £7.50 on FlexiPay. Obviously, you can imagine how busy we're going to be tonight. It's Joe Brown's. Loads of you love the fashion and delighted to have their interiors here tonight on Ideal World. And the one that Shona's got, which I think is lovely, you've got the plum with the grey, haven't you?
Yeah, I think it's really lovely, this, because the grey actually is such a lovely deep, almost like a dove silvery grey, isn't it? And that is a sort of fabric that you can really see the quality of the fabric now, because with a pale colour you can see the nap of the velvet moving. Again, they've got a beautiful little purple piping to this. They're contrasting piping. That's something I love about them. They're not afraid to use fun colours, you know, and just go, let's just mix it up a bit. And I think we really need that after this year, don't you?
I think we do, but I mean, you've got 2 very different looks of that. So if you want to go for those £30, and then you've noticed the throws, Shona, that is gorgeous.
This is the glisten throw. This is absolutely stunning. We've got it in 3 different colours. This is teal. We also have it in gold, and we have it in plum. Now, with the glisten throw, you've got 2 different sides. They're both fleece. One side is a slightly shorter nap to it, and it has a kind of glistening thread that runs through it, which gives it its name of the glistening throw. But if I turn it over, you've got your real teddy bear fleece here as well. Fully reversible, and again, you can see the attention to detail, that lovely thick border piping there. You can see all of that double stitching. This is quality. This is something you're going to have for many, many years. These are just great things to have. And gone are the days of being really neat and tidy with your throws, folding them all straight. The Joe Brown's ethos is just live and let live, just throw things around and just to have a relaxed lifestyle. And I love that about them.
I tell you what, they look and feel amazing, don't they? They really do. Now, that was the teal, wasn't it?
Yep.
We've also got the gold available as well, which is beautiful. And if you go on our website, there is a plum available as well. So 850930, and they are by 150 by 210 centimetres. And then the throw that I've got next to me,
it's my favourite.
Isn't it lovely? With all the tassels.
Yeah, it has a real mohair cashmere feel to it, but of course none of the problems that come with it.
So I'm not going to get loads of threads over my Joe Brown's jacket. No, I don't.
No. I would wear that. I just think it is so beautiful. It's like a pashmina, it's like a serape. But that is just, for me, that sums up summer evenings, something that, you know, it's getting a little bit chilly, the sun's gone down, you just want to grab something to bring outside, onto the deck, onto the terrace, into the courtyard, from your sitting room, wrapped up warm, enjoying those summer nights with a glass of rosé wine. That's what that throw says to me.
Joe's watching, I think it was First Dates, and you know, when they all, you know, when couples kind of hit it off and they go outside in a really posh area in the hotel,
Yeah,
and they wrap themselves up and have a glass of wine. I can imagine, yeah, something like this.
It's absolutely that.
Beautiful.
The tassels are gorgeous. They have a lovely weight to them, don't they, Shaun? Those lovely kind of deep petrol-y blue on the tassels there, and they're really, really opulent and full. They're just gorgeous. I love that throw so much.
Now, I can only emphasise enough, because this is one of our first shows, we're doing free postage. Go on the website, just shop away, get it all home, and if you don't love anything, you can return it free of charge via your local outlet, but everything will be delivered free, don't forget. And I know, you know, we're having to be fairly speedy tonight. We've got loads of products, and apologies, we'd love to spend longer, but you can keep shopping after the show and order anything you like. But amazing prices and free postage on absolutely everything, of course, as well. Such a gorgeous selection. Isn't it? It's amazing, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it really has got something for absolutely everyone. And I just love the bold use of colour and pattern. That's something that is just so embodied into the Joe Browns, even when you think about their clothes, and now they've taken it into the homewares, which only launched in October of last year.
Yes, you were telling me.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to go back to the duvet sets in a second, but one final item I want to show you just while we're in the side of the studio is our welcome mat.
I've got 2 of these.
Have you?
Yeah. I absolutely love them.
What, front and back door?
In front of my mum's front door and in front of my front door, because you know my mum lives underneath me. These are brilliant. So it's natural coir, and again, it's got your digital printing on it. So you can use them inside and outside, depending on what you want. And because it's natural, it'll dry beautifully. It's not going to affect the colouring on there. And I just love that shock of pink in the welcome, in the sort of handwritten font there.
It's great, isn't it?
It's just lovely, and it's backed with a non-slip fabric, so even if you're using it outside, you can be absolutely secure underfoot. Brilliant.
And that is it's only £15 as well. 4 flexible payments are available of just £3.75. And what I can honestly say is, whatever you're ordering tonight, with Joe Browns, nothing is dull, nothing is average, nothing is boring. It's all really exciting, a little bit different, and it's going to make your home look absolutely beautiful. So we are going to go back to the duvet sets, but here's a little introduction if you are new to the Joe Browns brand.
The philosophy of Joe Browns is to enjoy and embrace everything that life has to offer. And I think if you do that, then you just get a lot more out of life. And our clothing and everything we do here embraces life, really. Joe Browns clothes are for free-thinking, spirited individuals who see life slightly differently and want something slightly different to reflect their personalities and lifestyles. I mean, if you're the same as everybody else, you go shopping to the same places, it's a little bit dull. And when you're at school and the teacher says, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" you never say, "I want to be dull," do you? I came up with the idea because I was in a pub in Morphethnedfyn. It'd been a hot day in Wales on the beach, unusual, and went into the Teacup pub and saw this group of 20-somethings in the corner having a great time. Very carefree, salty hair and bangles, just very cool sort of disposition. And I thought if we could bottle up that and then transmit that feeling, then that would be the very essence of Joe Browns, and it's still true today. It's not fast fashion, it's timeless fashion, which has been designed with that in mind. So the coats and the dresses, or the men's waistcoats, shirts. So we focus on, if it's not remarkable, it doesn't go in the catalogue. The thing that makes Joe Browns Coming to Ideal World special is that we've met a partner who is wanting to create something different, a different type of programme with a different brand, with a different philosophy, and we've really embraced their enthusiasm to try and create something new. And if you do the same things that you've always done, you get the same results. So we're very excited about the whole project, actually.
Well, do you know, we've got to come back to some of our duvet sets. I love this one as well. It's amazing. I saw this on the early show.
It's like a piece of art,
It
isn't
really
it?
is.
It's extraordinary, this. I love the fact that it is one bold design. That is absolutely incredible. Just look at the depth of texture in this. One of the things that I like so much about this is that you've got shadowing, that you've got vibrant colours, and you've almost got a pencil drawing in there as well. And that gives it so much depth. It keeps the eye moving constantly. Beautifully, beautifully thought out. And isn't it great to have something with a proper black background? So rare to see that in a cotton.
Do you know, I'm looking at the artwork, the detailing. It is absolutely amazing. It's breathtaking.
Extraordinary.
It is breathtaking. My word. And do you know, and I said this earlier, for me, if you were to be shopping in the top department stores in London's West End, you'd expect this to be several hundreds of pounds. It's only £50 this evening. We've got all different sizes. You will get your cushion covers as well, or your pillowcases, I should say, are included. And it is reversible, isn't it?
It is absolutely incredible, this, because it's so completely different. That is what's so amazing about this. Again, just mind your eyes, and I apologise if it strobes a little, but the reverse of this is this wonderful black and white monochrome stripe with this beautiful raspberry pink flash through it, and that is exactly the same reflected in your duvet cover. Just turn it enough for you to see your raspberry stripe.
It's amazing.
There.
It really works, doesn't it?
It's just amazing.
It is. It's quite, you know, eclectic and different, but it just works.
It does.
But you find that Joe Brown's, I wear a lot of their clothes. You know, this jacket is Joe Brown's. Your dress, of course, you wear a lot of Joe Brown's. But when you look at, I mean, my mum wears Joe Brown's, and my mum's 80.
Yeah.
But she won't wear everything in the range.
No,
but
you find your key pieces that work for you, don't you?
Yeah, but honestly, my mum wore Joe Brown's tunic on her 80th birthday, and she looked incredible in it. You know, she's 80, so it's really, Joe Brown's are very, very clever in their styling. You know, but I've got friends that are in their 20s that wear Joe Brown's, and this duvet set, I could imagine, has got such broad and vast appeal. I can imagine, for me, it's like a boutique hotel look, isn't it?
I mean, such a feature, such a talking point. You know, just imagine how warm and welcoming your bedroom is going to look when that's on your bed. If that's the only thing that you've got in it, maybe just plain white walls, plain white carpets or pale carpets, and you walk in and you see that, it's wow.
And then the pillowcases are included, of course.
Yes, so you single, you get one pillowcase. You double, you king, and you super king, you get two pillowcases.
And what's the fabric, Shona?
So again, it's 100% cotton. It's 200 thread count as well.
It's really good quality as well.
Great quality and super soft against your skin.
I just don't know how Joe Brown's do their pricing. But then most of their business is online. They're very clever as a company, aren't they?
Absolutely. It's just one of those companies that have managed to still keep the ethos of that vibrancy and that kind of fun way of living without compromising on the quality.
Do you know, I really feel my house is boring tonight. I do. Sorry, Jay, if you're watching, but I'm looking at this. These are amazing. They really are.
Absolutely stunning.
And what I like, if this was in maybe the main guest room, depending on which guest was staying, would depend on whether I had that side or that side,
exactly.
you know?
And that's what's so lovely about all of the duvet sets. They genuinely are two looks for the price of one. You know, when you look at your flower four, you've got two different colours of the pattern. With this, you've got a pattern, and then you've got something completely different with that mono stripe on the other side.
Now, sadly, we don't have many. We don't have a massive amount of stock, but we have got all the sizes available. So I'll give you the details. Please, I know loads of you shopping on our website as normal. The single... that will come with one pillowcase, of course, 701459. The double is 701460, and that is only £50. Everything's got free delivery for this show, don't forget. The king is 701461 at just £60, and then the super king is 701462, and that is only £70. All of these are on interest-free credit. We've got maximum flexible payments as well. But free postage is out on absolutely everything. And I tell you what, you might as well go for the whole look. That little cushion.
I love
is
this
gorgeous.
cushion. I love the size of this cushion as well. 30 by 50 is a great size. Again, if you're thinking, well, maybe you don't want the whole look, but how about that on your reading chair? How about that on your favourite chair in your sitting room? This is such a key piece, isn't it? You've got all of the vibrancy. You've got that incredible hummingbird in there and all these beautiful tropical flowers in that beautiful velvet again. You've not lost any of the clarity because of that incredible digital printing. That beautiful rope border around it, and then have a look at the reverse of that raspberry and black geometric print there. Isn't that stunning? It's so opulent. Honestly, it's going to go. It's just going to elevate a simple chair so beautifully.
Do you know, a friend of mine is an interior designer, and she came round and just gave us some ideas when we had our house built, and she showed us, bless her, some little scatter cushions. And they're like about £120 each.
Wow.
And I think we tried to like look interested. But, and she's like, you don't even need like 4 or 5 and the bed would be finished. And I'm like, but seriously, that to me,
more money than your actual bed, probably.
What? The bed, the wardrobe, and the bedside cabinets. But that to me does have that really expensive look,
That's
doesn't it?
going to do it, absolutely. But with that price, maybe you could have had 4 or 5
Well,
of them.
absolutely. And it is the whole cushion as well, we should point out.
Yes, absolutely. Yet again, you've got the whole cushion. Again, I don't know if you've noticed just kind of reflecting that little raspberry stripe that we had on the reverse of your pillowcases there. It's just clever, just little touches, just kind of drawing the whole of the range back in together.
Well, let's also remind you of the other duvet set. So this is the bold floral, and beautiful and bold, absolutely amazing. We started off the show with the Flowerful collection from Joe Brown's, which is this gorgeous double-sided reversible sets with these amazing floral designs. And one side is the ochre and the other side is that beautiful rich, like a sapphire blue with a slightly different floral print. 850922. I think when I said this has got very much a boutique hotel look and feel, you can see there on that image, it's exactly what you will create. And if you've ever stayed at some of those lovely top-end boutique hotels, that's the exact look that this Joe Brown's duvet will give your room. And even if your room isn't as opulent as that with just plain walls, it will really, really add a dynamic feel and look. All cotton as well. And don't forget, you've got the single, which is 850920, only £40 start, all free postage, of course. The double is 850291. The king size 850922 and the super king 850926, and all of those say just 40, 50, 60 and £70. Absolutely incredible tonight. We have got coordinating curtains in the blueprints. So they match the navy side of the, I think it's more like a sapphire blue side, absolutely beautifully, and they are just £70. 701458. By the way, some of you have been asking, do we have some fitted sheets? We do have fitted sheets on our website, some different styles to choose from, but we're going to show you the pink that we've got here in the studio, and this is the brilliant double fitted sheet. It also comes in, it comes in a black, doesn't it?
A paprika and in ochre.
Ochre,
as
that was
well. Really great, because of course we're talking about Joe Brown's, we're talking about vibrant colours that they use in all of their patterns. So then you don't want to go for a plain or a sort of insipid coloured sheet underneath it, do you?
No, that off beige.
But actually to be able to pull that amazing vibrancy through into your fitted sheets so that you are still picking up your wonderful colours in your duvet covers. You've got it there in this. So you've got your fitted sheets and you've got pairs of pillowcases as well.
And I know, so we've been really quick with everything tonight. There's just such a huge range that we've got, but go to our website, have a little look. You can do it now or do it after the show and put together, whatever order that you want. It's all free delivery, so you might as well get as much as you like. Anything you don't like or that's not, whatever suitable, you can return it free of charge via your local house store. The other colours you'll see on our website, this is the ochre, isn't it?
That's the paprika.
I know. There you go. I would say paprika.
Well, maybe it's paprika. I would say paprika.
Paprika. You'll be right.
Paprika.
Anyway, so that's the paprika or paprika.
That's the the ochre.
That's the ochre, lovely. And then we've also got the black. I got that one right.
That is definitely black. Yeah.
And the fuchsia. I actually can tell that's a fuchsia pink, actually, can't you? And we have got, by the way, matching pillowcases. So those are the fitted sheets. What's the fabric composition, Shona?
It's exactly the same. You've still got your 200
Brilliant.
thread count of cotton in there as well.
So all cotton, which is incredible at this price. And the pillowcases are just £7 as well. The prices that Joe Brands have given us tonight are absolutely incredible. But, as I keep mentioning, everything is on our website. So all you need to do is go on there, have a good look. It's really such fun to shop on our website, particularly when you've got Joe Brown's like we've got tonight. And I didn't realise, Shona, they only launched their interiors range. Did you say last October?
October the 5th,
Wow.
2020. Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's a real coup that we've got the History Clash range here. It's absolutely fantastic.
Well, I love the Joe Brown's clothes, and I absolutely adore the interior selection that we've had for you tonight. And we are incredibly busy, as you can imagine, free postage and everything. But we need to go back to our French bulldog. Everyone loves him.
Yeah, we're all in love with Francois, aren't we?
Francois is a rather handsome chap, isn't he?
He is handsome. He's very proud. I think the angle of his little head is terribly proud, don't you?
I do, but the finish as well.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Isn't he?
That lovely glossy black coat that he's got, and then just like he's literally been sprinkled with spring flowers. He's so happy, he's so smiley, and he just wants to sit on your shelf, on your coffee table, and smile at you and bring some joy into your life. Isn't he adorable?
And as a gifting idea as well,
I think it's gorgeous.
I've got a couple of friends that got French bulldogs, and they would love Francois.
Yeah, a very popular breed at the moment anyway, aren't they? But I mean, maybe for someone that you know would love a dog, but they can't have one. I mean, I've got a goddaughter who's been begging my best friend for a dog for years, and they've just got one. But this would have been perfect maybe 4 years ago. So here you go, Amelia. You can't have a real one. You can have a resin Francois for the time
Tell you
being.
what, the finish though, Francois, absolutely beautiful, and the detail.
Yeah,
and
he's
the
just,
artwork.
he's lovely. I mean, actually, when you've got him in your hands and you can feel the sort of tactile little rolls of fat on his back, just underneath his neck.
So true.
It's true, isn't it? Because they've always got that little bit there that you just want to squinch. And then those lovely little cheeks that you just feel like he's going and talking to you as he walks along the road. I just think he's gorgeous.
And you'll decide where you want to position him in your home, but my mum's got a lovely dressing table. I can imagine him on the dressing table.
It'd be lovely chatting to her first thing in the morning. She's getting ready.
So cute, so cute. But was the top seller earlier, one of the top sellers, I should say, £30 with free postage and packaging, and that is 850931. A lot of people have loved your throw as well, Shona.
Oh, it's stunning. I'm not surprised, actually. It's super soft, this. You're going to be so thrilled when you get this home. This is the glisten throw, and we do have 3 different colours, but you're seeing it in the teal here. You can see just shot with just slightly glittering thread here on one side. It has a slightly shorter nap to the teddy fleece, and then on the other side you've really got that cuddly, want to wrap yourself up and keep yourself warm in that fleece there. But again, it's all down to the finish. You can see the double stitching that you've got there on your edging fabric, and that is super soft velveteen there.
Do you know what I've just realised why this is selling so fast? A lot of us are obviously meeting up with friends and family outside, and we having our get-togethers outside. But it is a bit chilly still, obviously. But you could even have this throw wrapped around you outside, couldn't you?
Of course, and I think that's the great thing about having. I mean, I've got a big basket of throws near my back door for exactly that reason. I've got hot water bottles there as well, so you can fill up hot water bottles. You can grab a throw, and you can actually enjoy the summer nights for a wee bit longer, because that might be how we're going to have to socialise for a bit.
Well, that's a great idea
to
to have a selection of throws and comfort ideas that will keep your friends and family nice and warm while you're entertaining outside. Even in I was going to say even in November, let's get summer out of the way first. But April, is quite a mixed month, isn't it?
Well, I mean,
you had a bit of their outside get-together, didn't you?
I did. I was very lucky. On Wednesday, I had a bottomless brunch. The first cork was popped at 11:15 in the morning. I wasn't supposed to be at work on Thursday, and then the boss called at 2:30. He said, oh, you a bit tiddly? I was like, might be. It's my day off.
That's where the rumours came from. But it was lovely because you're not, like most people, Shona haven't done anything for months and months, so to be able to get outside. But on a chilly day, to keep your friends nice and warm, these throws are going to be absolutely superb, and they look and feel great. We have got lots of different colours. There's the teal, but we've also got on our website 4 different colours. That's a gold, but that's lovely as well.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Really royal.
We've also got a plum as well. So we don't have an image of that, but we have got a plum on there as well. 850-930. Oh, now we are nearly out of time, but well done to everybody that is ordering our fantastic duvet set. And we started the show with the flowerful duvet set, 850-920. Just £40 for the single, 50 for the double, 60 for the king, and £70 for the super king as well. All in 4 flexes. 200 thread count and 100% cotton. They are absolutely amazing. They're stunning, actually. Just incredible quality and incredible value for money this evening. But we're going to go back to our second duvet set, which is our bold floral. And my word, when you see this, Shona,
it's just stunning.
It really is.
I mean, it's a real talking piece, isn't it? It is literally like a piece of art on your bed. I love the fact that we've got such flashes of colour, but you've also got the kind of black and white line drawing in here as well. Your little black and white chaffinch sitting on that peony head nearest to you. He's absolutely gorgeous. He's clinging on for dear life. They are absolutely, I mean, there's just something, every time you look at it, you see something different. I never noticed the sort of mauve ferns in the background before, but I've just seen them this time, and that's what's so clever about this.
And I've just noticed these wonderful big stamens on this huge lily.
I know.
I mean, it's just absolutely incredible artwork. And what I'm absolutely gobsmacked at is just the prices. Bear in mind, these are, all cotton.
Yes, 100% cotton, 200 thread count, so that's, it's counted as a luxurious item.
I don't be funny, but, there's a few of the designers out there that, sometimes produce, quite nice-looking duvet sets, but then you've got a polyester.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, and they don't feel lovely against the skin.
No.
This does. Feels cool and fresh and breathable.
Well, Shona, we are out of time. You go to bed. Shona's been in for about 13 hours now, so you better go to bed. You've got an early start tomorrow.
Back in at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
Don't you go to bed, because we have got Swiss movements coming up next. When I say Swiss movements, this is a brand.
Swiss movements.
Yeah. We've got a brand that have got 90 years experience. You really need to go to bed, Joe. Listen, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Rodania timepieces coming up next. Please check out your baskets. Go to the website. You see the entire Joe Brown's collection. But we'll see Shona tomorrow after she's had some sleep. You're going to see me in a couple of minutes' time. Well, coming up next, a watch